even keel, the World Maiman Organization holds its conference on an annual basis. In the first annual conference held at Karachi on 27 December 2003, the then Finance Minister, Mr. Shaukat Aziz, while appreciating the efforts of the Maiman community dedicated towards service to humanity, said that
your community, I'm not a member of your community, but I wish I was, because I think...
On the above occasion, the President of Pakistan, Mr. Pervez Musharraf, and the then Prime Minister, Mir Zafarullah Khan Jamali, while meeting the WMO's delegation, had praised the Maiman community for launching various programs for the social and economic uplift of the masses. On 10 July 2004, at the second annual conference of the WMO held in Mombasa, the Kenyan Minister Mr. Najib Balala said,
plays an important role in education in our people, and not only benefiting the Maiman community alone, but much larger of the Muslim society. It plays an important role. It is a school that shines, and we are proud of it.
On the above occasion, a delegation of WMO also met the Kenyan President Mr. Mwai Kibaki. On 25th March 2005, the third annual conference of the WMO, held in Mumbai, was inaugurated by the Indian Minister of State for External Affairs, Mr. E. Ahmed. On this occasion, the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh, while speaking to WMO delegation, had regarded the Maiman community's service to humanity as exceptional. On 20th May 2006, the fourth annual conference was inaugurated in Colombo by Sri Lanka's Minister for Enterprise Development and Investment Promotion, Mr. Rohita Bagluma. On this occasion, he, on behalf of the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Mr. Vikray Manik, while highly commending the Maiman community's dedication to social services. On the above occasion, the WMO's delegation also met the Honorable President of Sri Lanka, Mr. Mahendra Rajapaksa, on 14th April 2007, while inaugurating the 5th Annual General Assembly meeting held at Karachi. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Shaukat Aziz, said,
"This is a community which is God-fearing, a community which knows the art of making money, and a community which knows the art of giving, philanthropy." So,
on the same day, in the evening, a Maiman get-together was arranged as a gesture of mutual Maiman brotherhood and cooperation.
Alhamdulillah, Maiman बिरादरी रोज़े अव्वल से जहां कहीं भी रही और जिस अंदाज से भी रही, उसने हमेशा उस कौम की तरक्की की बात की, उस सरजमीन की तरक्की की बात की, जिस जगह रहे उस जगह पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ अमन की बात की, मोहब्बत की बात की, मुसावात की बात की और सबसे बढ़ के इंसानियत की बात की.
On this occasion, awards were conferred on those gentlemen who had rendered selfless, dedicated services for the welfare and well-being of the Maiman community. It is pertinent to mention that the working of the WMO is not just confined to holding of social and cultural functions. It sponsored the establishment of the Maiman Medical Institute, Karachi, at a cost of Rs 1.5 billion, which is being equipped with highly sophisticated machinery and medical gadgets for facilitating high-tech research in the field of medicine. Although the Maiman community's services to humanity have since long continued in many parts of the world, yet the urge to enhance such services at global level and to provide shelter to destitute masses in the developing countries has only been possible through the platform of WMO. up till now providing free housing facilities in India to a large number of families and in Pakistan to 531 families is a significant achievement. Treading on the footsteps of the Memon community's passion to serve the cause of education, WMO, by providing scholarships to talented and deserving students for higher education in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and the Middle East, has kindled new avenues for the progress of education, with the result that many students have been able to specialize in different fields. It would not be out of place to mention that the establishment of a Memon International University for higher education sprawled over a vast space of land measuring 100 acres in Dubai. In our future projection, negotiations on this project with the government of UAE are already underway. In order to impart technical education and practical training to the youth of Karachi with a view of enhancing their earning capacity, the City Nazim Syed Mustafa Kamal was kind enough to hand over a huge building known as Kurangi Civic Center 3, constructed on 2 acres of land with covered area of 136,000 square feet to WMO on 13th March 2008 for the purpose of establishing a vocational industrial training institute. The World Memon Organization also treats the Karachi Memon Students Organization under its patronage so that the students' capabilities in both the educational and extracurricular fields are improved and magnified. For those members of the community who are settled in Pakistan, the establishment of WMO House in Karachi is going to play a significant role in providing solutions to their problems and creating an atmosphere of mutual trust, unity and cooperation. The devastating earthquake of 8 October 2005 in Azad Kashmir and adjoining areas was an eye-opener. In keeping with their traditional urge to serve the cause of suffering humanity, the WMO, in collaboration with All Pakistan Memon Federation and under the direction of WMO's President Mr. Abdul Razak ARY, dispatched a relief package to the affected areas the very first day. It also opened an aid center and medical camp at H11 Islamabad to start the relief operations in right earnest. Not only that those affected have been provided with food, clothing and medicines by the WMO, but by practically demonstrating the true spirit of Islamic Brotherhood, the WMO, in order to rehabilitate those deprived of their homes, have built 35 houses at Kala Daka, situated at 7,000 feet above sea level. This location has been named as Memon Nagar. Moreover, 120 houses have been built at Kohala, situated at 6,000 feet above sea level. This location has been named as Memonabad. In addition, 130 houses have been built at upper level Kohala, situated at 10,500 feet above sea level. This location has been named as Dhok Memon. Not only that those affected have been rehabilitated, but facilities such as water, road and educational institutions have also been provided to them. Monetary relief was also provided to the affected persons by different branches of the Memon community in Pakistan. In addition, the well-to-do families of the community settled in Britain, Africa, United Arab Emirates, Botswana, Japan and Sri Lanka contributed approximately US $1.5 million in cash and in kind for the relief of the affected people, and thereby established an example of selfless service to humanity without accepting anything in return. Today, the WMO's caravan, by walking on the footsteps of their illustrious elders, has kindled a light of hope for service to humanity and, in the process, is illuminating Pakistan, India, Africa, Europe, America, Canada, Middle East, Far East and other parts of the world. In order to keep the mission of the illustrious elders of the community alive and in practical shape, all we need to do is to assemble in unity under the flag of WMO and say, Let there be light for the universe. Let there be education for all. Let there be sharing of the sufferings of humanity. Let there be shelter for the shelterless. Let there be light to enlighten the posterity. Let there be sharing of the bounties of Almighty Allah. Let there be a ray of hope for those who have lost hopes. Let there be fight against poverty, illiteracy, hatredness, wickedness and ignorance. Let there be peace, tranquility and harmony all over the world. Let the Memon communities serve the humanity under the banner of the World Memon Organization.
वर्ल्ड मेमन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ऊंची शान है 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 इसके साथ